Welcome to this week's edition of NZV8 TV. This week's question is all about Falcons. In the movie Mad Max and Mad Max 2, Mel Gibson immortalised the Aussie Falcon brand globally. So what was the customised black hardtop model Falcon he drove into movie greatness? Answer at the end of the show. NZV8 TV is brought to you by Smiths Group, bringing you trusted brands for over 30 years, in association with NAC Insurance, specialised insurance for modified and performance vehicles, and LG, life's good. Oh, I think it's fantastic. I've always been a bit of a fan of the show in years gone by. Don't know about the previous presenter, but shit, we're doing all right for an old boy. And yeah, love the show. It's great to have the variety that we've got. And, you know, some things that we've got coming up possibly for next year as well. There's some big news there and some wicked things that people haven't seen for a long, long time. This week on the show, we wrap up our Taupo Powercruise special. Track cruising, feature cars, and the Burnout Comp. This week's Meguiar's feature car, a supercharged 65 XB Falcon, on a budget. Peak Motor Oil and Coolant, the official motor oil of the IndyCar series, is now available in New Zealand. Peak, take us to Powercruise Taupo. Powercruise Taupo, the track cruise section of the event, gives you a chance to give your road car some jandle. What I loved about the track cruising was the sheer variety of makes and models. Cars that you don't normally see on the track. Gotta love this supercharged 77 V8 Torana.
My name's Carl. I'm from a few hours south of here, down Wellington. It's an old 1977 Holden Torana, which I've put a 406 small block Chevy in, supercharged, 671 Detroit blower on it. It's running a manual, 4-speed manual Saginaw Chevy gearbox and Ford 9-inch diff in the back. I got it and it was a pretty much a completely standard rolling shell, original orange mandarin paint, hadn't been touched since factory, and I started from there basically. It looked like a good shell and it pretty much just went from there. I built it about 8-9 years ago, and in the last year or two I built a new motor, supercharged motor for it, and sort of wanted to keep the body like an original SLR looking. The plates I got from the sort of, the Japanese scene, a bit of a drifting for D1. I think it's a Japanese word for D1, not really a muscle thing, but I thought I'd incorporate it with the car, and it loves a bit of sideways action. So yeah. The paint scheme's just pretty much a Holden, like a Torana, original Torana paint scheme, but I used the Toyota blue on it, and yeah, with the black around the top and around the windows, and built it as more a street car to have fun on the roads, legally of course. I think I'll come in and have a bit of fun on track today, and maybe I'll drag or skid.
Legally of course. That's one insane Torana. A Herman Munster hearse, grouse. Hey, by the way, no passing. That's okay, it's only a Japper. This is Clutch, a former NZV8 cover car.
My name's Matthew Elliott from Tauranga. It's a 1979 Chevy C10. It's got a GM ZZ383 crate motor. Brought it in from the States. Me and my mate Meguiar Klaus, who was working at Iron Ride Customs in Te Puke, came up with the concept, and he did all the fabrication, all the metalwork, spent about 400 hours in the engine bay, smoothing it all out and hiding everything. You get to shows and you pop the engine bay, and yeah, people come over and they're pretty amazed by all the custom work in there and how everything fits in and all hidden, and spent about just under a year, pretty much full time, yeah, getting it done. So the paint's a house of colour. tangerine pearl with a custom Willie Johnson base coat. Shaved indicators, drip rails, door handles. The lights off the back are all been shaved, and that was just the look I was going for, just smooth and minimalist. The brakes are all hidden under the dash, so you can't see anything. Heaters under the dash, everything's gone, and that was just the look we were going for. Just people look at it and wonder how it actually goes. It's good when it's out on the track, people think it's just a show car, but we're out there hammering on it, and yeah, it's good to get out and drive it. About 450 horse, nothing too extreme, but yeah, it gets up and goes. This is the stage that's finished for a while though. The wife's put the clamp down. A little kid on the way in March, so it's good to have it all finished. We can go do some family cruising and stuff like that. Should be good fun. I had a build thread going on one of the websites, and Todd saw it and put a comment up. And I went to the States for a couple of months. When I got back from there, gave him a call, and it was all finished, and just teed it up from there.
We met all sorts of critters at Powercruise, but Grumpy Jack takes the cake. A real good old boy.
Grumpy Jack Carter. I'm from Meguiar, up in the far north. Come down here today for a Powercruise event for the weekend. Going to step on the beast, namely a 73 second gen Camaro, 427 big block. Really good on the straight and narrow down at Mary. Definitely a 12-second car, but we know we can go faster. Depends on the good wife and what chick she signs off. It's just a neat affair, the whole drama, the whole thing this weekend. Hopefully the sun will come out. It's raining at the moment, I know, but I've got all the faith in myself that I can clear this weather and bring on the sun. No worries at all. LT, that's luxury touring. I'd love an SS. At the end of the day, it'll all be about horsepower. And with our third world roads, who would want the 30 grand paint job? I'm a bit of a nostalgia freak, so I love the 70s. Grumpy Jenkins used to race Camaros and had all the sponsorship stickers down the side, so that's the story behind that. But like I said, third world roads, every time I get a stone chip, I just cover it with a sticker. It goes all over the country, so I get recognised everywhere, and that may be a bonus, maybe not. But at least my wife can keep tabs on me. I love the image, man. The image is everything. And Grumpy Rat, absolutely. She goes all around the country. Give me a fine day and I'm gone. Heartbeat of America, 427 big block Chev. Not too much done to it, but just enough to make it streetable and raceable at the same time. And above all, just a bundle of fun. Look at that, as promised. And that's the way it's going to stay for the rest of the weekend.
Okay, let's hear some noise. Oh yeah, that's double grouse. Check out the Mad Max XB Pursuit Special.
We're here today with one of the cars that we've currently finished, and one of the feature cars of the cover of NZV8 magazine. And yeah, just here to having a bit of fun around the track with the customer. And yeah, we've been out for one little tookie tour in it, and it was fantastic. It's a Falcon Coupe 500, but it's something special. You know, the owner's really done his homework on this one, and he's really turned this into a special car. Everything about it's totally different with the RRS suspension, with the big engine in it that Ian will talk about a bit later on with the build, with the independent rear. You know, it's got the Motec dash, just like a V8 supercar basically on a street car. Big part of the project is to keep the line smooth, keep it all in there with just the carbon fibre, just to keep the look the same, but try and make it look awesome, you know, like the front bumpers have been cut and tucked, just to bring the lines of the car out and keeping with where we're at with the car. The owner had the wheels to start with, and basically we built the suspension and the car around the wheels, so nothing rubs, everything fits, it turns, it handles, and it's fantastic. She was pretty bad, but most Falcons are. You know, to find a real good one of these is quite rare. We've done quite a bit of extensive work to the body. The floor pan on the car has actually been removed, and it's all been tubular, and the floor pan's all been made by hand. But that just stiffens the whole car up and makes it so special to handle out there on that track. it's got a 351 Windsor in it with a Richmond 6-speed, so she's nice and tough and handles strong. It's probably got to be one of the best that's turned out of Matamata Panelworks. It's got to be.
My name's Ian, and I'm a panel beater. 351 Windsor. It's been stroked out to 408, sorry. Fuel injected. It's got a big roller cam and just about everything else you could throw at it. Yeah, air intake is carbon fibre. We had that specially made. Yeah, I'd like to put a Pro Charger on it. Just up the power a bit. Oh, everything needs more power.
Oh, we've had a very good 2010 Powercruise. The beautiful black XB coupe here has taken out 4 top prizes. Show class best paint, show class best interior, show class best undercarriage, and overall best show class car.
Another stunning example from Matamata Panel and Paint. Coming up, our Meguiar's feature car and Powercruise Burnouts. This is NZV8 TV.